Hi, everybody. Let me get this banner, this crazy banner. What is that about? Hi. How's everybody doing, huh? So I'm going to ask a favor. Please click, do the thing, the tacky thing. Like, subscribe, click the bell if there's a bell. Do what you got to do. Share it. Whatever. All readings tonight are going to be really quick and they're free. If you feel like throwing something in a tip jar, this is my tip jar. And why is that even rolling across the bottom of the screen? I don't know what was going through my mind when I did this. Okay. But anyway, there's that. And then, of course, there should also be another tip jar. There's tip jars galore, people. That was at the beginning of the chat that goes right to my website, which is elementalintentions.com. Hey. You can also book me for private appointments on there. Just go right up to the top of the page, book an appointment or make an appointment. It'll show you my schedule. You make payment, do all that right through the website. It's a pretty cool deal. Pretty cool. So now let me get that nastiness off there. I hate dealing with all this stuff. I truly do. I think it's kind of tacky, to be honest with you. Everybody, Sierra, Ms. Loretta Rose. I'm always going to call you that. Hey, Wendy. Hi, Marjorie. Alyssa. Ladies, thank you for stopping on by tonight. I know I've been on here, at least it feels quite a lot. I don't know. Maybe just more than usual as of late, right? But the shirt is the full moon. See, it has the full whole, all of every phase of the moon, right? And so I'm like gagging on my shirt now. And if you're wondering what this is, everybody, how maybe you can see it a little bit. This is a piece of fluorite that I absolutely fell in love with. Hello. And I need it. So we got a new moon tomorrow, everybody. Hey, Joanne. Long time no see. Joke. I just saw you on Tuesday, right? Yeah, over on SPTV. I remember. So we have this new moon tomorrow. Is anybody else feeling like they just want to hide from the world? I mean, is it just me? Is it really just me? Because I know I got like a weird trifecta of sun, rising, and moon signs. But I am like, hey, Jennifer, good to see you. You feel that way too, Joe? All right. When do you have a shirt of phases of the what? Cheesy. It's just a phase. Hey, I don't know. With me, it's more than a phase. It's a lifestyle, okay? It's a lifestyle for me. But hey, Jennifer from Scotland's in the house. Oh, one day, I will make it there. Mark my words. One day I will. Okay. So we have some music in the background here that I tried to make, what do you call it? Where all of the licenses and everything are kind of expired. So we're talking big band music tonight, people. Okay. If it gets too annoying, let me know. So for cards, right? Well, let's back up. I was talking about the moon. New moon tomorrow. In Cancer. Water sign. I'm a water sign. I'm a Pisces, right? Now, for just about everybody on the planet, it's a good moon, right? It's a good phase of the moon, set up very nicely in Cancer, right? So It's all about being good and kind to ourselves and kind to other people. Very, lack of better word, it's like kind of like putting on a big puffy sweater and lighting a fire and getting a big mug of hot cocoa in the winter and just kind of snuggling up and chilling. And then you have me. No. I do not feel that. No. Me? No. Rachel does not feel that. Rachel is like gonna pull her hair out, okay? And you can ask my family. I yeah. It's been a trying few days. And if Amy pops on here, she'll probably out the whole thing. Because that's what big sisters do, right? Anyway, tonight, gonna pull cards for you guys. Real quick, okay? I have, where are the boxes? I can't even find the boxes. Okay. Light Sears Tarot. If you've been watching me, you know this has been my go-to for 3 months now, right? I can't get enough of this deck. And since I'm feeling like stuff is hitting that fan and just it's splattering everywhere in my personal life, I decided to pick tarot. Okay? But everybody calm down, because some of you might not be feeling that way. I also have an oracle deck. Now, what oracle deck do I have tonight? The Whispers of Healing. Because this is a new moon in Cancer. So with the new moon, you just kind of sit back, take it easy, reflect on the things that you want most, that you want to strive for, right? That you want to make the plans, and even if you want to write out an outline, right? And just step by step have a goal. Hey, Rebecca, welcome. And that's what this is about. It's because the new moon is about focusing on you. It's like the downtime. And then once things start progressing, meaning the moon starts going through the phases to get to a full moon, right? That's when the goal is supposedly at its peak, or some part or some facet of it. So right now, we're going into a new moon, which means not a full moon, which means the sky is going to be dark. There's no visible moon, okay? And that's funny because Moon Glow just came on right now. It must have been Moon Glow, okay? Those are the lyrics to the song. How many decks do I have? Not enough. I've come across some people who have hundreds of decks. And I probably could do that. I mean, my family thinks I have a problem with crystals and a problem with cards and jewelry. Maybe. It's maybe just a little bit, right? But it's a part of my work. So I always find use for them. You know what I mean? I always do. And I don't collect them, but I also have people give me decks. And I've had decks where I've looked them up and I've been like, oh, I want to try this. And then I try it and it's like, no bueno. That's my new term. Hey, Heather and Brittany. Oh, hey, ladies. Good to see you aboard. Good to see you aboard. Some friendly neighbors. Hello. So, welcome. I know this is your first time actually chatting, but it's like a little family here. If you have any questions at all about anything, just let me know. What deck did I start with? Alyssa wants to know. Well, believe it or not, I actually went to an art school. You know me, there's a whole story, right? So hang in there, everybody. I went to an art school in Brooklyn, New York called Pratt Institute. Well, the Golden Dawn, not the old grocery store from like the 60s and 70s, okay? But the Golden Dawn, actually, the artist that it's 12:40 in England. Oh, okay, Joanne, I'll give me a moment. I'm having a day, okay? But we will pull cards very quickly. Hold on. So anyway, a woman, female artist, who was an art student at the art school I went to, Pratt Institute. I didn't know that until I got to Pratt, though. Everybody was talking about tarot decks, tarot decks, tarot decks. Ooh, the artist of the tarot, blah, 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 right? And of course, that was in the 1800s. And she gets absolutely no credit. And to make matters worse, right now, I can't even remember her name. I'm so horrible. But anyway, because we have to give props to women in the arts. We do. We really, really do. Now, that being said, the deck that she did the illustrations for is the Rider-Waite deck. And that is pretty much like the basic go-to tarot deck. Everybody refers to that, right? And yeah. You have the Crowley or Crowley, depending on who you talk to, with the Thoth deck, right? It's something completely different than the Rider-Waite deck, okay? So I did actually familiarize myself with the Rider-Waite deck, but I put it down because I just threw myself into palmistry, okay? But when I did get back into cards, which I don't know, it hasn't been that long, believe it or not. But this is the deck right here. The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. This is the one that kind of spoke to me because I was, dilly-dallying around with Rider-Waite. But, yeah, they just didn't speak to me. So, but this was by Colette Baron Reed, and she has a ton of different decks. And she calls this a tarot. Now she says it's an oracle deck. I don't know. Then why is it called that, right? You know what I'm saying? Why does it have 78 cards and it's called tarot in the name? So that is the deck that I officially kind of broke out with, right? Out of the Rider-Waite and stuff. And I definitely will. Look how nice Marjorie's being. Marjorie's such a classy lady, everybody. They are 5 hours ahead of us. They really, really are. Oh, everybody, one of my cards just got smushed. And it was the sun. The sun card. Okay. The sun card got wet. If that isn't a statement about my life, I don't know what. All right. So, anybody have any questions? Remember, if you feel like throwing me a tip, the tip jar is, and it's going to scroll across the screen. Sorry about that. But whatever you feel like. And if you don't feel like doing anything, pay it forward. Meaning, if you were in line somewhere, grocery store, fast food, whatever, pay for somebody, right? Help somebody out. Even if it's just helping put something in someone's car, whatever you got to do, helping somebody across the street, to cross the street, do whatever. Pay it forward. If you're not going to pay me and I give you a reading, please be kind to others because that's what we all need right now. Okay? So that's why I do this. Calming down now. All right. Okay. Oh, we have more people in here. My mom used to read cards. Yeah, you should really start with the Rider-Waite deck because, like I said, that's the general deck that most other decks are based on. So once you have a good handle on the meanings behind those cards, then you can just pretty much look at every card and be like, oh, I know what that means. Okay. And I will butcher your name. I will, because I'm notorious for that over on SPTV, where I'm a presenter. But hey, all right. Thanks for joining. Oh, your love life. Listen, love. This moon. Let me tell you a little bit something about Cancer, the sign of Cancer, right? Your first was the Archangel Michael deck. Oh, that's pretty good. Was that by Doreen Virtue? If that was, I hope you've heard what happened with her, right? Nothing bad. It's just that she completely did a 180 and decided all this stuff is really, really bad. And it's like, you just made a couple million off it and now you've changed your mind. Okay, all right, right? But, so when is your love? Okay, Cancer. Cancer, that astrological symbol itself. Hey, Kristen, welcome. They are the homebodies. They love when things are comfortable. They love to make other people comfortable. They are constantly trying to scan for vibrations in that water because it is a water sign, right? So they are constantly scanning and feeling, is everybody okay? Are we okay over here? Do I need to refresh your drink? That kind of stuff. They wait on you, hand and foot. Like, whoa, they got you, right? Now, some cancers out there may say, oh, no, that's not me. It's you. Okay? Trust me. Way down deep inside, even if you may not be treating other people that way, trust me, you would feel so much better if people out there treated you that way. Okay? And that's the Cancerian side of you, that water sign, okay? Because water is emotion. Yeah, Doreen did something all right. Doreen did something. That's all I'm going to say. But you're right, Joanne. All right. So let's do this, right? We got one of my favorite songs playing now. Yeah. Hope you can hear that. This is called Sing, Sing, Sing by the Benny Goodman Orchestra. This is all recorded live in the same room together. Can you imagine that? And I cannot remember the name of the drummer, but he just keeps going through the whole thing, right? And it's like a 9-minute long song. See? Yeah. See? Right? Right, Marjorie? Yeah. Yeah. And Miss Sierra is a Cancer. That's right. She just had a birthday. Sierra just had a birthday, everybody. All right. So you know who's going to go first, right? Joanne. Over there in England, staying up late. He's getting a tarot card. All right. Let's see who all pops in here tonight, right? I have a craft, like vendor craft event, show, fair, whatever. I'm supposed to do Saturday. Do I have anything for it? Today's Thursday, right? Don't have anything. Okay, I don't have anything. We're all getting cards, everybody. Bring it. Bring your questions. Let's do this. Absolutely. Jennifer, I think I've told you this before, but I have to get to the Isle of Skye. I have to get to the Isle of Skye. I don't know. I think it was actually you that told me how cold it is there, or it might have been this other client of mine that's also in Scotland. But she says she's been there twice, and it is freezing every time. But all the legends about that place. Yeah. Well, those have been very well shuffled. Joanne, your card. What is with this card? You're like, show me the damn card. Knight of Swords. Good God. Joanne. No. Things are not as drastic as they seem. Okay? This is not healthy. This is you dropping everything. I mean, look at how you were dressed, right? The knight goes in to do battle. Look at what you're going to get on to go into battle. You are wearing shorts. You're wearing running shoes. What is wrong with this picture? And you're going to get it on a motorcycle. Now, are you getting advice from Spirit? Is Spirit actually saying, hey, heads up, Joanne, some stuff's going down? Yes. But if you do not hit the pause button, or at least wind it down a little bit, your emotions, right? Turn that dial down a little bit. You could get road rash. Now, do you know what that means, Joanne? When I say road rash, that's what happens when people get into motorcycle accidents and stuff, right? And that's not going to help anybody, is it? It's not going to help anybody. So, the more you try to speed things up to get to the fight, to be there to help, and I want to say be there to replace. I don't even know what that's about. But the word replace keeps coming into my head. Hey, Howell. Good to see you again, guy. Okay. Now, yeah, look. Hey, Howell, look what card I just pulled out. All right, so with this card, understand, stuff's going on. You are going to be needed. You are going to be driven, kind of meaning like you are just going to be like, hell no, and just go. And go all guns in and just try to do it. No. You're going to have to think about it. You're going to have to pause. You're going to have to cool yourself down, right? So you have a clear head. Because what does a sword have? Has two sides, doesn't it? Now, the side that's towards you and the side that can cut people away and out of your life. But if you don't handle that sword properly, what's going to happen? You can hurt the people you don't mean to hurt, and you can also harm yourself. Think clearly, okay? That's your card. Hey, Christine. Everybody's here. Hey, Mina. That's your card, Joanne. Hey, Joanne, do you study clouds or anything? Because I'm kind of getting this like weird message about clouds with you. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Perfect. So you know what I'm talking about because I haven't got a clue. I'm just over here doing this. I don't have a clue. I don't. I'm just here. I'm here. Okay. All right. I have been waiting for this moment, Heather. So I got this. Okay. Now let's see. Let's see here. Let me scroll back. Jennifer. It's not freezing at the Isle of Skye all the time. That's good to know. But you, lady, you are getting an oracle card. Did you see that coming? That's what I picked up. That's what I'm drawn to for you, okay? Okay. So, let's see here. Wow, I lost my place. There we are. So what happened? Oh, people, if I told you it's been a day, it's been a day. Okay, it's been a day. Howell, it's been a day. You've been on my mind, sir. Okay, what's this? Jennifer. That's your card. Are you paying attention to the little signs that are all around you? Understand, Jennifer, that you are not alone at sea, because this is you actually over here, and I'm horrible figuring out which direction to put my hands in this thing. But this is you. You are being protected. You are being watched over. You are being guided. Listen and see the signs around you. These cards are about energy needs. Okay? So when it says guardian, these guardians, whether you want to refer to them as angels or family or friends, right? They're there. Speak to them. Maybe not while you're in the grocery store. You might get a couple odd looks, but you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying. So, when it comes to being alone on an ocean at night, look at all the light you have. And you also have everybody in spirit looking over you and making sure you're okay. Never forget that and never ever doubt it. And to remind yourself of that fact, you should probably light a white candle and just say a little thank you to whoever is around you. I don't necessarily feel that it is just a female energy. I feel that it goes a little bit deeper than that there's a couple people that are really watching out for you, okay? And you know who they are, Jennifer. You do. You are not alone. And if you ever need to talk, just reach out to me, okay? Seriously. Okay. So I hope that helped a little bit. So now who else is UK? So they can all catch some sleep over there. Because it's 1 o'clock in the morning for everybody. Okay, everybody. Kristen, are you over there? Kristen, I can't remember if you are in the UK or not. And I hope you're still here. Okay? And this is the Kristen I'm talking about. And how have you been doing, lady? Oh, we have a sign-up sheet happening I'm not aware of. Okay. Okay. All right, Kristen. Going once. Going twice. 2.5. Okay. There you are. You're from Michigan. All right. So any other? Sarah, where are you from? Are you from the States or are you from the UK? I'm trying to let the UK people get a card so they could go to bed. So they could go to sleep. Okay, Kristen. Close to me. Ooh, Lord. Bring it. Come visit me. All right. So, then we're just going to do US stuff now, all right? Unless somebody else pops in from the UK at the last second. Let's see here. Play that. Okay. Marjorie. Miss Loretta Rose. I just like saying that. I haven't told anybody over there on the other channel that I'm on that that's your real name, but sometimes I just want to spout it out. I don't know why I want to say that, but yes, I am actually looking forward to opening the shop too. It's just I'm one person. So I'm looking at August to have it open. Okay. Marjorie, you're getting a card. Woohoo! Okay. I'm being told to cut the cards for Marjorie. Okay. Look at you! Marjorie, I'm so proud of you. And why? Why? You're probably asking, what the heck is Rachel talking about? Look at you! I remember the cards I was pulling for you. And this is your card right now. You go, girl. And I sincerely mean that, even though that is kind of a funny thing to say, right? But look at you. You are the queen of fire. Everything that you are and have been working on up to this point, look at you. You're doing it. You are doing it. You are mastering it. And you are doing it. You are understanding your strength. You're understanding your abilities. You're having more faith in yourself now than you did before. Good for you. Hell yes. You go, Marjorie. Yes. Queen. Look. All right. Good card for Marjorie. All right. And good night, Joanne. Okay. Mina, you're from the UK? All right. So let's get a quick yeah. So proud of you, Marjorie. I really, really am. I know you've really put in the hard work. You really have. Okay. Mina. Ooh, interesting. Hey, Howell, check this out. The Chariot. Mina, this is your card. This is a major arcana card, as some of you may know. You're very welcome, Marjorie. Okay. Now, the immediacy of this card often overshadows the fact that it is about balance. Okay. The Chariot is used to get to the fight, to get to the battle, also to deliver the message, right? The next card after this is Strength. So this is you. This is you. Perfectly balanced in the middle. Full speed ahead. Just charging. That is the energy around you right now, Mina. So I gotta ask you, where are you going? What's your destination? It's a major life change. Whatever that destination is, it's a major life change. Are you prepared for it? Absolutely. No doubt. What I feel about you, hey Carol, what I feel about you and everything, no doubt. You're ready for it. You could be like, you could just sit back and be like, bring it. I'm the Chariot. Bring it, right? But once you get there, don't panic. Balance and boundaries. Remember those two words, okay? So I hope that helped you, Mina. Hope that helped. And this playlist is playing over again. That moon glow goes so well. All right. Hey, Sharon. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Christine, I have so many rabbit hole subjects. I'm not joking, folks. I'm not. And Mina, good. That's right. Bring it. That's right. That's how I am with like my Brooklynese attitude. That's how I had to be, right? I was there by myself, right? I was like, well, when I first went to New York by myself, I was like 17, right? Got lost in Bed-Stuy at like 2:00. Don't ask. Don't ask. But Bedford-Stuyvesant, aka Bed-Stuy, in Brooklyn at the time in the late 80s was not a very good place to be, especially at 2:00 in the morning. But you just have to have that attitude sometimes and be like, bring it, right? Because you underneath it all, meaning you can handle it. You can take it on. All right. So who is next? Let's see. Kristen. Now, I do not have a message from him. And I've actually thought about this quite a lot after I got your message and everything, okay? But I'm going to pull a card for you. So this card is for Kristen. Let me get back here. Okay. Kristen is going through a tough time right now. Hope you don't mind me sharing that, okay? Because I do feel like we're all a little bit of a family here. And I like for everybody to just kind of help each other, okay? So no shame in that. No shame in that, Kristen, okay? Good night, Mina. Take care of yourself. So, Kristen, you are getting an oracle card. Why an oracle and not a tarot? Because these oracle cards are about what your energy needs are right now. Because you need to take care of you above all else right now. Okay? Beautiful card. This is a beautiful card for you. You have the Transform card. You have been studying life so long, and you have actually captured it under this little globe, right? That you have just been looking at it for so long that you haven't been paying attention to all of the changes around you. You are a part of the change. Allow it to happen. This is the Transform card. Once you realize that transformation and metamorphosis happens to everybody, a little weight will come off of your shoulders. Trust me on this, okay? You are strong, and you know how things go. You do. Why? Because you have spent so long studying it, studying life, studying things, the things that you, studying your past even. It's time to go into that chrysalis, the chrysalis stage. Do you understand what I mean by this? I mean, I've said this before. Nobody ever asks a caterpillar if they're happy just being a caterpillar. Nobody gives them an option, do they? They're like, oh, if you want to be a caterpillar, you can stay that way. No. The true nature of the caterpillar is to transform into something completely different that doesn't even look like what they started out as. Their body literally melts, which is kind of gory and gross. I know, I realize that, okay? But that's what happens inside the cocoon, all right? And it just kind of melds all together again into something brand new. And what do you get? You get all of these wonderful, beautiful butterflies. You get a completely different life. And with those wings, you can rise above situations and have a different perspective on what is going on. Not just for yourself, but for everybody you care about. Rise above it. Transform. Okay? Be at ease. You got this. You really do, Kristen. Truly. All right? And if you ever feel like reaching out to me again, please do anytime. All right? I'm here. All right. Now, who is next? Say here. Scrolling back. Sarah. Are you still here, lady? Sarah. Let's see. There's so many songs named Sarah, huh? Take a quick drink of water there. All right, Sarah. You lady. Kristen, are you okay? Take a drink of some really nice cold water, right? Some ice cold water. Sarah. I said Sarah, not Sierra. Oh, absolutely. I'll post this nasty little scroller. Well, no, I will type it out for you, okay? I have a request here, everybody. Everybody calm down. Okay. And I can't even type. Oh, that's great. I can't spell my own name. I'm like really doing well tonight. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. Good. Okay. So, Lisa, that was it. I just posted it in the chat. Okay. My PayPal tip link. And Sierra, hey, Miss Sierra, I said Sarah. Okay, I said Sarah. All right. So let's do this, Sarah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And Heather and Brittany, I hope that you are still here. I will get to you. I will. I promise. I've been waiting. I have. I'm not BSing. I've been waiting. I have. Hi, Sarah, your card. I haven't looked at it yet. Sarah! I shuffled these, right? It's baffling. Same message applies to you, Sarah, but here is a little bit different for you, okay? Just a little twinge. Little twinge. Different. And I'll probably be live for, I don't know, like an hour and a half. I don't know. I usually go until I lose my voice, which is always fun. Okay. All right. So, with you, you have achieved. You've hit the top. You have hit the top. Okay. All this fire, all this energy, everything that you've been striving for, everything that I said to Marjorie, but with you, Sarah. Why aren't you patting yourself on the back about it? The struggle is real to get to this point. It is. And I know, I always say that because my niece pounded that into me, and it just applies to my life in general. The struggle's real. But anyway, pat yourself on the back. Be proud of this. All the weirdness. Be proud of it, because guess what? That's your uniqueness. That's you. Don't hide it. Don't hide it. Be proud. Be the queen of wands. Be the queen of fire. You can choose to nurture. That fire can cook food, can keep people warm, right? Could also burn people. But it also needs to be fed. My advice: to be the queen of fire, practice self-care. Keep feeding the fire, those things that interest you. Because, Sarah, you've just started. All right. Your journey's just started. Okay, let's see here. Sarah says, ain't that the truth? Okay. Now, let's see. I'm a scrolling. Let's see here. I'm off there. That's my weirdness. Okay. that's my weirdness, Sarah. I tried to hide it, but sometimes things you just gotta be you. Because here, tangent, everybody buckle up. Right now, some of you may be going, oh my God, right? But no. Listen. You're only really here in this life that we are currently in, right? All of us, to live our personal truth and to speak and be our personal truth, right? So why would you speak and basically live other people's truths? Be true to you, to thine own self be true. It's from Hamlet, okay? Now, that is where you are at, Sarah, and everybody. To thine own self be true. Truly. Like, I haven't said that word enough. True. I'll start singing Spandau Ballet in a couple seconds. That'll really that'll really bring a lot of people. I do not have a great voice, people. Okay, so let's see here. Let me scroll. Carol, are you still here? Carol. It's been so long since I've seen you, lady. All right, well, you're getting a card. And I can't make up my mind between which deck. And no, you don't get to ask for a deck. So let me think here. I think there's a situation going on with you, but you also need to take care of yourself while it's going on, Carol. And I don't know why I think that. What's it say? Well, let me know about that, okay? Now I'm curious. Let's see. Now, Carol. I'm going to break my own rules here. Hell. All right? You're getting both. Haha. Your tarot. The Four of Wands. The Four of Fire. Enjoy. That's all I got to say about this, Carol. Enjoy. Being out there with other people. Being a part of something much larger than what you're used to. Okay? You are being you. And because it's a 4, you are building the foundation of something that's going to get bigger. So there's always a little bit of we always have a little bit of trepidation, right? When we pull back and we're like, "Oh, what am I doing? Right? Stop that. It's going to be okay. This is fire. Remember, fire needs to be fed. So to keep the momentum and to keep things from crashing down and falling apart, you are going to have to put effort and energy into it, okay? To keep building, all right? So that's it. That's the 4 Wands. So I'm, hi, Sapphira, or Sapphira. All right? What did I just tell you? Growth. That's why you got to keep feeding the fire. Because when you feed the fire, what happens? It grows. This is you, Carol. And I'm going to say again, you go, girl. Be you. Just be you. Okay? And you guys let me know if I have any trolls in chat or anything, okay? Because it's been happening to a lot of my peers, we'll say, all right? So that is your energy. You need to allow yourself to grow. Move into the unknown. Accept the unknown. Meaning, accept it. ACCE. ACCEPT. Accept. You like that? You like how my brain works? It's like, wait, what? What are we spelling now? What? What words? What? Yeah. It's like that with me. That's not embarrassing at all. All right. So let's see. You are very welcome, Carol. Now, scrolling back through. Miss Loretta Rose, are you still here? Miss Loretta. You have 3 seconds. Uno. Dos. Dose and a half. Because I don't know what half is. Okay, in Spanish. All right. Loretta, you're getting a card. All right. Okay. Why do things feel so cold? Loretta, Miss Loretta, I should just automatically know what card I'm going to pull for you, okay? I just should. I should just stop trying to, get different cards for you, girl, okay? Yep. Yeah. Okay. As we know, swords are conflict cards. I'm going to ask you, where are you going here? Why aren't you even watching where you're going? Why are you standing up in a boat? That thing's got to be rocking around. Come on now. Come on, Loretta. No. There's almost like this, I just give up, let it go. Whatever happens, happens. I've had it. Enough is enough, right? With this card. But this is a 6. Let me tell you a little secret about 6s. They're often associated with triumph. I bet you didn't think I was going to say that, did you, Loretta? So open your damn, I swore. Did I say that? Eyes. Take control of the freaking boat. Come on now. Enough of this. Enough of this. This card is associated with air. It's very fickle. Okay? Very, very fickle. Which way is the wind gonna blow? Right? So just give in to that. Understand that you don't have control over what these people are doing. You don't. But you do have control over one thing. You have control over what you do about it and what you do with your life concerning them. Don't let spirit just pull you wherever. Open your eyes and see where spirit is taking you. Okay? This is a triumph. This is not a setback. It's only a setback because you are sitting back and letting someone else take the reins. Cut it out. You're stronger than that. I know you, Miss Loretta. I know you. Okay, so I hope that helped a little bit. Okay, let's see here. It's been crazy for you at night? Welcome to the club. Yeah. Okay. You lost me, Sierra. I'm here. Everybody got me? Is everybody getting me? Hello? Did I lose my internet? Am I talking to myself? I do that. Hey, Sharon. Nighttime. Now I have Ray Charles on my head. You know, the nighttime is the right time. Oh, night and day. I told you I'm going to start singing, everybody. And you're going to be like, oh, God. All right. I am here. Okay, that's good to know. I should just do a double check. See if I'm here. Am I here? Okay. Okay. So, Loretta, takeaway. Stand up. Just keep being you. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Okay? You're so much stronger than they are. And you know it. You know it. Way down deep inside, you feel it. It's a triumph card if you decide to let yourself triumph over it. Okay? Well, thank you, Sharon. Let's see here. Alyssa, do you want a card? No, no, you're not getting the tarot card, Alyssa. You're like, damn. I'm saying that word a lot tonight. Okay. Drama. That's right. You are the drama mama. I called it. I said it. You can scold me all you want in private on Messenger, Loretta, okay? But you know I'm joking around with you and kind of jabbing you on the side a little too. Because we talk. Your face did say that. Okay. All right. Hi, Nicola. Welcome aboard. All right. So, Alyssa, here's your card. With this new moon in Cancer tomorrow. Well, Alyssa, doctor's orders. Replenish. That's what your energy needs are right now. And when you do this, promise me one thing. That you are going to write down the first word that comes into your head when you wake up. Whatever that word is. Even if it's something, just the word blue. Or the. Just write it down. And you're going to be like, what the heck is that? Why? Right? Because it will jog those memories of your dreams. It will. Trust me on this. So throughout the day, you may be going around thinking, why did I write the word and down? Why did I write the down? What the heck does that even mean? That there's nothing that goes with that. Wait until you start to relax that night. It'll all come back. It will. Because you need to replenish your energy. Because that's how you're going to be able to get the messages that you need right now from the other side. Because I'm pretty sure I read your hand, Alyssa, didn't I? And you have a lot of sister lines on your hand, if I remember right. I'm weird like that, okay? So understand that the more frenzied we get, the more stressed we get, the farther away those messages seem to be. So just take a timeout, force yourself into a timeout, and pay close attention. Okay. All right. Yeah, see, I thought I did. I have a weird memory, everybody. All right. Now, Heather. Heather, are you still here, lady? And thank you, Alyssa. Heather and Brittany. No, you can't run from this. You gotta be you. Every little weird nuance you have, be proud of it. Because it's you. Be proud to be you. So, Heather and Brittany. All right. So, Heather, would you like a card too? Is that a yes? Is that a maybe? Is that a hell no? I'll take it. You're welcome, Alyssa. So, Heather, just Brittany or you too? You want a card? Okay, Heather. Baby steps with you, okay? Nothing demeaning about it. I'm merely laughing. Yeah. I highly doubt you ventured into this type of stuff. So, baby steps. And you come across me. Oh, man. Buckle up, Heather. All right. Okay. Most people can tell you buckle up. All right. So you are getting an oracle card, Heather. All right. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Remember what I said. Vibration. What does this card mean for Heather? This card means you are overworking you, your energy, you. You're probably an earth hand. And if you've ever seen me do a palm reading, earth hands are the ones that provide nutrients and come to everybody's aid, no matter who they are, even if they're strangers, right? Now, what does it mean when it talks about vibration? Well, that means that you just kind of attract people, just like moths to the flame, right? Or a porch light, as I often say to people, right? The porch light at night. What happens? It's all bright, it's warm, so every bug in the world is just going to come right at it, right? And guess what? This card is at night, isn't it? We have all these bats, we have a full moon, we have all this stuff. My advice to you, it's going to be a little unconventional, but you need to rest. Also, Heather, you have to understand something else. You're an empath. And you probably have no idea what that means. And that's all good. That's all good. Okay? An empath means that you feel things on another level. Okay? You feel things very deeply. And with this vibration card, that means that you need to be more in control of how bright your light is. Okay? And it is possible to do that. Because we don't want to keep attracting all these bugs, right? That'll just keep taking our energy, right? So, this is what you need to work on right now for you. Okay? So you have to work on boundaries. Pick and choose. It's kind of like what they say, choose your battles wisely. That's what that's about. Also, you having trouble sleeping at all? Let me know about that. Now, Brittany. Ugh, one of my nemesis just went on live. Yes, that's right. I said that. I said nemesis. It went live somewhere else. And I say, I will be quite honest with you. I have never seen her do a reading, but yet people just, she talks gossip. But I don't know. It's a whole other thing I would get into. But anyway, Brittany. And when I say I've never seen her do a reading, all she does is sit there and shuffle cards. That's why she's never done a reading. Yeah, that's right. I smack talked a little bit. But it's all good. It's all good. Brittany. Okay. Brittany. Take a deep breath, Brittany. If you are watching this, come on. It's paper. These are pieces of paper that don't bite. Okay? Trust me. You might get a paper cut. It's happened. Trust me. I've been on the receiving end of that. But they don't bite. This is the absolute best card for you. And if you're not familiar with tarot, you're going to read what it says, the word on it, and you're going to be like, what? So give me a second. Okay, don't just automatically make that assumption. It's the Fool. Now, the thing with this is, you see this number? It's a 0. This is actually the beginning of the major arcana. It means starting fresh. Just starting absolutely brand new. Absolutely crispy, clean, bright, white, fresh. Okay? Just closing your eyes and trusting the universe. That's what it's all about. Because the Fool, is it really foolish to just want to start something new and to change everything up? It's not foolish, is it? But some people might say that that person is young at heart. And therefore, that's why some people will call them a fool. But no. Things always have to evolve, and changes always have to be made. And you, right now, are so in touch with your inner energy and your well-being. You even have this amethyst, right? Which has to do with the crown chakra. So we're talking about like universal wisdom. You're just kind of picking up on it like a sponge zaps up water, right? And you're just like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it wherever it takes me. I know I can do it, so I'm going to do it. Your eyes are closed. You're going to fall back into what? Sacred geometry, right? Into the water. So be prepared to feel emotions on this journey. because water is the equivalent of emotions, okay? And we all got to start somewhere. But good for you. This is a very, very good card. Very, very good card. Also, I'm going to point out a couple things. Since this is the Light Seers Tarot deck, this has to do with chakras, which are energy centers. There's 7 of them. Well, there are a couple more depending on who you talk to and what ideology you follow. But basically, there's 7. The colors that are in here. The most dominant color is what? Blue, which has to do with the throat chakra. The throat chakra is about communication. So you are going to have to speak your truth, come hell or high water. Also, the yellow. Yellow has to do with what? The solar plexus, which is a little bit below the sternum and a little bit above the belly button. And that's where we hold our self-esteem and how we kind of picture and judge ourselves. That's where we hold that. Okay? And of course, as I said, the amethyst, that just picks up all of that spirit and divine intuition and information. You're good to go. But remember, always speak your truth. Don't stuff it down. Good for you, Brittany. It's a very good card. I hope that helped. Yeah, I like the Fool card too, Lisa. Yes, actually, I also... Wendy. I do a little bit of everything. I am just out there. Like if something resonates, I will speak up and say it. And if it doesn't, I will also say I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay? So, yeah. The Fool card is really great because it shows that you've come to a point in your life where you're like, I can do this. I really can do this. That's what the major arcana is about having that ability and that strength to make and go through and persevere through a major life-changing event. You've got that strength, Brittany. Use it. Okay? So, let's see. Who else? I hope that helped. And I'm losing track of people. Okay. Sharon, are you still here? Sharon. I'll start making up my own language again. We need some more music, don't we? So let's see. Liked songs. I'm just going to start playing stuff and see what happens. Okay. All right, Sharon. Well, guess what, lady? You're getting a card. All right. You stay in touch, Loretta. Okay, I've been wondering about you. I have been, actually. Just keep in touch. Let me know what's up. Have a good night. So, Sharon. Nope, these aren't the cards for you. Okay. You are getting Oracle card. And you're like, no, I don't want an Oracle card. You're getting an Oracle card, Sharon. We're going to be bossing you around. Okay, let's see here. And I'm going to be real cheesy, people. and put this on the bottom. My sister wanted me to. Not right now, she didn't remind me, but she told me to before I went live. And if none of you have met my sister Amy, she's the Aries and I'm the Pisces, and there's 10 years between us. She's 10 years older. So, she bosses me. She cracks the whip. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. All right. Here is your card. Triggers. This is going round. This is going around, Sharon. All these little thoughts. Boom, 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 hitting us, triggering memories. Some really good memories, some mediocre, and some we don't even want to remember, but we were there for. You got a lot of memories, a lot of triggers around you, and a lot of people bringing up a lot of stuff. My advice, choose. Do you really have to be around these people? If the people that you are currently hanging out with or surround yourself with bring up these things that are constantly causing anguish or stress, right? Are they the right people to be around? Pull back and let them come to you. You understand what I mean? The triggers that are involved in all of this have to do with the new moon in Cancer. So pay attention tomorrow with the new moon, okay? Whatever you dream tonight, tomorrow night, whatever conversations you have, know that those are the things that need to be dealt with in the here and now in order to bring you peace, okay? Because you deserve it. Your energy has too many triggers. You gotta breathe. You gotta be you. You gotta relax. You deserve it. And if the people around you can't see that, then guess what? They don't deserve you. And that was a heavy, heavy thing to say, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Okay, perfect. All right, sounds great, Heather. I look forward to it. Look forward to it. Tell Brittany, keep in touch. I read her posts sometimes. Okay. All right, so let's see who else. I can't even remember who I did a card for. Wendy, did I do a card for you? Miss Wendy Klein, did I do a card for you? I should write down like a list of who I did a card for. Wendy, do you want me to start making up another language? I didn't do a card for you. Well then, Wendy, you're getting a card. Hello. You're getting a card, lady. Okay. Okay. Well, you're getting one now. Okay. Okay. All right. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, I'm picking up on all you guys' energy. Woo! All right. Wendy, what you working on? What are you working toward? And I can't handle this banner. I don't care what Amy says. So there we go. Oh, let me get back to the chat so I can see what people say. Okay. So, Four of Pentacles, aka coins, aka Earth. This is your card. You're very welcome, Sharon. Have a good night. Now, traditionally with this card, okay, this is very bad of me. But like I said, I'm upfront about stuff, right? There is a hidden rune here. Do you see it in the earring? Now, I do not profess to be an expert at runes, and I can never, ever remember that particular rune's name or what it stands for. Yeah, right about now you want to conk me over the head with something, right? But hey, I'm being honest with you. So, look up the runes, take a good look at that rune, because it has significant meaning because of where it is, all right, in this picture. Now, let's pull back, examine this. Wendy, the Four of Pentacles, coins, Earth, right, is all about having that stability, meaning that you always have to have, well, the strongest foundation has four corners, does it not? So you have something to build from. So you're at the point right now as to, am I going to go through with it? Or am I going to hold on to this for a rainy day? How many rainy days are going to pass? How many days are going to go by? My advice, open your eyes, examine your surroundings, and I say open your eyes because your eyes are closed. You are just too busy searching inward to see how you feel about it. No. You gotta move forward, right? We have sacral, we have root work, we have sacral work, we have heart, we have solar plexus, and we have communication. So we have communication. You need to talk to people about what you want. You have to tell them how what they are doing and their doubts with you and your abilities, how it is making you feel and how it is affecting you. And also how that triggers you and makes things even worse for you and hurts on a level that they're not going to understand. From that openness and from that ability to communicate and open up your purse and let it all spill out, the foundation that you build on is going to be the strongest ever. Strong, 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 strong. Move forward. Okay? Hope that helped. Okay. All right. And remember to look up that rune. I'm so horrible with runes. It's the one part where I'm like, I tried, I did, and I love Viking anything. I really, really do, right? It's like if there's a thunderstorm and lightning everywhere, I'm the first one out there screaming Thor, right? But I just do not know the runes by heart. So please check it out. Okay? Has some information in there, some added information, or else it wouldn't be in that card. Okay? Okay. Now, Christine, are you still here? Christine. All right. How have you been, lady? Been more than just a hot minute, right? So, let's see here. Okay, so my phone has decided to put some very weird music on. Good, Christine, good. We're listening to some Goldfrapp. I don't know if you guys know who she is, okay? Oh, doing much better. Yes, you are, Christine. But stop punishing yourself. In your downtime, you still do that. Stop it. Stop it. You do not deserve this. Live. You have the key to open that door. You have the legs, the strength, the ability to stand up and get over there and pick up that key and turn it in that lock and open the door. There's only one thing that grows in the dark. And yeah, okay, it's healthy for you. But yeah, I'm talking about mushrooms, right? But but will you be able to grow in the dark? No. There's nothing to be found here. There's nothing. You're just penalizing yourself for no reason. Stop depriving yourself and punishing you, because that's almost what it's like. It's like a self-induced punishment, right? Like you're giving yourself a timeout, forced timeout. Go stand in the corner, right? No. Move forward. Raise your head. That you're not even meant to sit that way, are you? That's not a comfortable pose. Nothing about that card says comfort. We've talked about this. You're loved. You are. You can do it. Message me. Reach out to me, okay? Reach out to me. That's because there is too much underlying stuff going on with different chakras, okay? This is all sacral, solar, and root. Trust me on that, okay? All right. Yes, please reach out to me. Okay. So see, sometimes we get a little serious. Lisa, did I do a card for you? Are you still here? That's a better question. Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. Lisa, Lisa. Lisa. Going once. Going twice. 2.5. 2 3/4. I'm asking for Lisa, and look who shows up, Miss Morgan. Hey. Yeah, I don't know. I felt blue today. I felt blue. That's all I can say. All right. You are here, Lisa. All right. Oh, Lisa. You're getting a card. Part of me is saying don't do tarot, but I'm pushing through and doing tarot with you, Lisa. So, I don't know. We'll see what we get. You're like, what? But you've never heard a reader say that before, right? Yeah. Good card. 3 of Pentacles. So, have you found your tribe? But do you trust them? Do you trust the people that you found? Do you trust the people that seem to be that seem to have a common goal or a common something with you, belief even, right? So I think that's where this card is at. Because this is a group effort, right? Everybody's doing something in the 3 of Pentacles. Because this is where we're getting all the workers together to start building that foundation that is in the 4 of Pentacles, right? So here you are just starting to get to know these people. You're hiring people, right? I'm speaking in metaphor. You're bringing them on board. All going to do this together. But how much do you know about them? Err on the side of caution on this. Don't even know what that means. But I feel it in my gut. Does this... No, I'm not going to ask that. I'm going to believe it. Look at those colors. So we have heart, we have root, and we have sacral. Meaning, speak from your heart. Embrace the pain. Embrace the suffering that you have squashed down. Express it with words. Express it through art. Express it through creation to those around you. It's called shadow work. And then you will get to this point, which is sacral, where it's kind of all just right in the intermediate area between the heart and the root, okay? It's almost easier to handle when things are in the sacral versus the root. The root is where things just get really stuck, okay? So be honest with the people that are around you and see if they still hang around, okay? And I know that might sound a little kind of crappy, but hey, you're only going to know if you do it, right? If you try, you're only going to know. That's the only way you're going to find out. All right. Okay. I hope that helped a little bit. You might be like, what in the world is Rachel getting at, right? But think about it. All right. Who else? Sierra. You want a card, lady? You keep your heart cocooned. No, you're going to have to open up. Because you see, what happens when we fold inward like that and things just kind of bounce off of us, right? Because we're in a little protective shell. Well, guess what? People suddenly, if they keep pushing at us and we don't say anything about it, their interpretation of it is that we're okay with it. No. Come out of that cocoon in all your glory. Be free. Be free. Be free, my child. Be free, right? That's the story behind that card. That is my advice to you, Lisa. Hey, Cindy. Thanks for joining from over. Hey, anybody who's joining from YouTube, thank you. I know hardly anybody is over there on YouTube. Sure, go ahead. Ask away, Cindy. I'm going to do a card for Sierra right now, but you can certainly go ahead and ask. Okay, Sierra, this is your card. Ah. No way. If Howell was still, I don't know if Howell is still here or not, but hey. He and I share a joke about this card, so. Sierra, yeah, look at the card you got. No. Sierra, no. Calm. Dial that thing down. No. You. I don't even know where to start with this in you. Okay. Hey, hummingbird. Yes, you can ask a question. Now, with this Knight of Swords, Sierra, you know what I said? You are not in the proper attire to be running toward a motorcycle to get to the big fight. Now, there may be something that you feel that you need to defend, or somebody you need to help, or rescue, or be there for, right? But ultimately, the immediacy with which you do it could end up backfiring onto you. How? You're wearing shorts, girl. You got sneakers. You're just wearing kind of a sweatshirt. You got some kind of bow and arrow system going on here. Not even a sword. And you're going to hop on a motorcycle to go into battle. No bueno. Okay? No good. Yeah. Are you getting messages from spirit? Or are you being tested at the moment? Question it. Crow. Look into Odin. Okay? Read about Odin. I think you're being tested. That's my personal interpretation of this card and what I'm getting, okay, for you in particular about this card. All right? You're good, Sierra. You are. But you're going to have to pull back and really examine everything that's going on and prioritize. Write it down. Go to the old pro and con list, okay? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. You do. Mm-hmm. You know. Yes, I'm pointing at you. I'm pointing in the computer. I'm pointing at myself. That was weird. that was weird. Yeah, you, Sierra. And I'm looking at myself. Okay, sure. All right, now let's see what some of these questions are over here. Cindy says, what kind of person will next be? Yeah, and Wendy says, Sierra, pros and cons list is a lifesaver. It's very true. Very true. And I know it's one of those things that your grandparents or your parents tell you to do, right? And it's like, I don't want to do it, right? Do it. Sometimes it's the most simplistic things that save the day. Okay, so Cindy says, well, Cindy, what's your sign? Water often seeks out water. Are you a water sign? Or are you a fire? Don't fall into that fire trap. What does fire do to water? What does water do to fire, I should say? What does water do to fire? Yeah. Yeah, here, Sierra, this is what Wendy is saying. That's very sage advice, okay? Don't show them. No. Okay. Water puts fire out. Pay attention to the signs. We have a new moon in Cancer tomorrow. Hello. We have so many planets in retrograde. Woo! Okay. So understand this. Cindy, you're Capricorn. Your biggest fight is going to be doing shadow work. That's going to be your biggest struggle. Capricorns always have a struggle doing shadow work. I don't know if you're familiar with that term or not. But also, don't think that the world is out to get you. So my advice to you is to actually find somebody who is fiery. Okay? Find somebody with some fire. Not a Leo. Because that's a little too much fire for a Capricorn. Okay? But you have to have somebody who is strong enough to deal with those little subtle nuances that Capricorns have that make them uniquely Capricorn. So I'm saying Aries. And I realize they are the new energies of the zodiac, meaning the beginning, right? So oftentimes in palmistry, the Aries people are, I put it, they're brand new when it comes to reincarnation and everything. So they are the ones that like to go out exploring. They're very spontaneous, etc. You will enjoy time with an Aries, Cindy. Okay? Now, Hummingbird. Let's see. Been thinking, should I remove the Virgo off my Snapchat? What's this Virgo doing to you? Let me tell you a little bit about Virgos. What's your sign, Hummingbird? Let me ask that. I bet you thought I forgot about you, didn't you? It's like that sometimes, I just get carried on. Well, Hummingbird, if you are still here, you're a Libra? Oh, I get it. Okay. No. Do not boot the Virgo off your Snapchat. And I will tell you why. Because sometimes, no, not sometimes, Virgos like to have things done a certain way. Okay? And you know that. And so much so that they're kind of the go-tos for organization. But then on the absolute flip side of that is sometimes when they have to do that, they get so overwhelmed that they just kind of freeze. And they're like, whoa, what do I do? Where do I go? I need some help. Who should I talk to? Who can I hire? That kind of stuff, okay? So pay attention, because that's going to happen. They're going to get a little overwhelmed, and they might even go away all on their own. Because when it comes to fight, flight, or freeze, a lot of Virgos freeze. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just one of those natural animal instincts every human has, but freeze is often overlooked. So they don't really fight, they don't really flee, but they will freeze. It'd just be like deer in headlights and kind of like quietly back away. Like, you don't see me. I'm not here. Okay? All right. So just let it ride out. Okay, now, who else did I have? Muna with the butterfly. So appropriate. Who are you destined to be with? Muna. You are destined to be with a water sign. And I'm not just saying that because Muna sounds like the moon. No, the energy I am feeling from you. A water sign. A water sign. Okay? So, Cancers, homebodies. Everybody has to be comfortable, right? Pisces. I'm going to rag on myself here a little bit, okay? I am a Pisces, so I can get away with it. Pisces. We're just weird, okay? we're just weird. Plain and simple. The eccentrics, the free thinkers, the intuitives, the feely feels, right? It's like water everywhere, right? That's the Pisces, right? And I literally am a fish and I cannot swim. That kind of thing, right? And then, where else do we go for water? That's who you need to be with. That's right. That's who you're going to be with. And I actually think that they're in your orbit. Meaning that if, like, maybe they are a friend of someone you know, and you're going to be introduced. That's right. The best people are weird. That is right. Aries. You're an Aries? All right. Born in 1979. Let me tell you a little bit about 1979. 1979. I was in Washington State, and you're very welcome, Muna. I was in Washington State, and I remember I was out there visiting my aunt and uncle and cousins, my whole family. Mom, dad, me, Amy, out there visiting my aunt, uncle, and cousins. I was downstairs watching the ball drop in New York. And because they're on the west coast of Washington State, there's a 3-hour time difference between Ohio and there. So they had every time zone on the TV. And I just sat there and I said to myself, and keep in mind, I was like 4th grade at this point in time. And I said, wow, I'm not ready for 1980. 1979 was a good year. And it was. It really was. And I swear it was the last year of innocence. Not pour moi, but for humans. Because once we started into the 80s, we ended up with a whole new ball game. Didn't we? Think about it. GMOs, stuff going into the food supply. I could go on. And this is for you, Christine, if you're still around, because you said toward the end you wanted some rabbit hole stuff. And Aries Vega here brought this up. So, hey, here we are. Rabbit hole time. But no, seriously, that is what I thought. I was like, 8, 9 years old, sitting there going, I'm really going to miss the 70s. Okay? So that's when in 1980 is when they introduced, in the U.S. at least, the first GMO vegetable, which was a tomato that was spliced with, I think, a mealworm in order to give it a longer shelf life. And I thought to myself, I'm never eating another tomato. I'm never, ever eating another tomato. And I remember trying to justify it, with my mom and Amy. My dad would eat tomatoes like crazy, right? And I'm like, no, right? Knock it out of his hand. No tomatoes. And then they moved to corn. And then they moved to milk. And it was just one thing after the next. Everything changed across the board. Everything changed. So I really view the 70s as the last decade of innocence, of where we were just allowed to be human. Whatever happens, happens. No real cell phones, right? No ATMs. We knew where to be when we needed to be there, etc. And we relied on the words of that person. I'll be there at 7 o'clock on a landline phone, right? Meaning a phone hooked to a wall, right? Those times are long gone. Absolutely long gone. And now there's a disassociation between all of us. Ask yourself why. Ask yourself what happened in 1979 to 1980. Seriously. Yeah, see? Yep. Absolutely, Morgan. As the child with cell phones came along, it was like all of a sudden, boom, right? It's like, what? Yeah, those were fish bait. Yeah, I know. And they also did that with corn. It was to keep the shelf life of the tomatoes, because tomatoes bruise very easily, etc. So that's how they sold it to farmers. And then here's more rabbit hole stuff, Christine. Then, and I will jump off my soapbox, they started to give financial aid to farmers who would use those seeds for their crops and penalize those farmers that did not. How did they penalize them? By not providing them with the funds that they deserve for those particular crops because they were not the crops that were desired. Ugh. I live in farm country. I'm a farm girl at heart, but I'm allergic to life. Really, I am. I'm allergic to like everything under the sun, right? So that's me. I'm jumping off my soapbox. And Aries Vega, don't know where you were going with the 4/16/1979, but hey, that's what you brought out of me with that. More power to you, okay? Embrace your inner fire. Embrace it. Okay. And remember to feed your soul with new and interesting things all the time. Because what happens to a fire if you don't feed it? Burns out. And if that is your birth date and you are an Aries, you have to take care of you. Okay? All right. Now, who is left? You didn't even know what you were missing? You were missing freedom. Yeah. Oh boy, this is going right down a rabbit hole, isn't it? Someone pulled the plug on the bath and it's all spiraling down now. Oh my God. All right. Quick. Morgan, you're getting a card. You're getting a card. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Sierra. Morgan, guess what? You're not getting a tarot card. Mm-mm. You're getting one of these crazy oracle cards. And then that'll be me for tonight. Because I've had a day. Okay? All right. Let's do it. I have to say thank you, everybody that showed up tonight. It's really great getting in touch with all of you. Howell, if you are still here and you did want another card, I apologize. Reach out to me. I'll do it. But we pulled every card that I pulled for you. It's just so funny. He tuned in, and all of a sudden, every card I was pulling were cards that I pulled for him. So it's like privately. All right. Okay, so there you go. All right, Morgan, let's get to this. Oh. Morgan. Breathe. This reminds me of a little story. You see what the ocean is doing, right? She's actually helping guide that little ship and help it get to land over here before those waves topple it, right? She's doing it with a smile on her face. Be there for those around you. Remember to take care of you, though, while you're doing it. Always. Or else there may come a time when you won't have the strength to help those people who are in harm's way. There you go. It closed the app. Things work that way, Morgan. I don't. I can't explain it or okay. But look at all this. This is your card, Morgan. You have to take care of you. Water, emotions. You can't breathe underwater unless you are water. That may sound a little weird, but I felt like I had to say that. Okay, water holds on to everything, doesn't it? As much as it can wash away things, all it does is carry it with it, doesn't it? Remember that. Remember your strength. Remember how old your soul is, Morgan. Okay? You have a very ancient soul, and you know that. We've talked about that. You have to take care of you in order to be there for those that need assistance, need a handout, need just a little zhuzh to get them to land before their ship gets sunk, goes underwater. Because not everybody can swim, and not everybody can ride the waves of emotion like you can. You are a master of it because you are an old soul. So teach them. And I'm going to quote something here. I don't know why, but it's really being screamed in my head. And it's actually from the Bible. I know, and you're like, right now you're like, wait, tarot, palms, Bible, what? I'm me. Okay, so I pull from every aspect of belief. Okay, if you teach a man to fish, he will never go hungry. You don't have to provide, you just have to teach them. Okay? Breathe. Be you. Let the wisdom come out. And that, my friends, on that heavy, heavy note, that's me for tonight. Boy, right? So, I hope you guys had some fun. I hope that the cards were helpful, the cards that were pulled. Whatever I had to say for any of you was helpful in some way. I do this randomly on my own whenever, right? I am available for private readings, whether they be card or palms. I have been a palm reader for 34 years now. Right? Cards, not as long. I fully admit that, because they just don't really, they're just completely different than palms, right? Completely different. And you've probably heard me talk about it sometimes, right? So if you are in need of a private reading, please reach out. That is my website. Right there. Okay. You can find me on there, the whole booking app and everything. You can make payment through there. You can sign up for a newsletter, do whatever you want and what you got to do, right? And also, that at the bottom of the screen is my virtual tip jar. If you feel like giving me any kind of tip, that's where you send it. And if you would prefer and I actually do prefer that you do this as well. Just be there for someone, whoever it is, whoever it is. Even if it's someone that you just cannot stand, but you still know they need help with something. Put your ego aside, reach out and help them. And that will be your virtual tip to me. Okay? Because we're all in this together. And the biggest part of being human is proving that we are humane. Okay? You are all loved. I love you all. I wish you all the best. And keep in touch, everybody. I mean, come on. Right? Keep in touch. And everybody, please don't stop. The music is on right now. So you know what I'm going to be doing, right? When I hit end broadcast, I'm probably going to be singing this. You guys take care. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.